Imagine stepping outside and seeing your own little jungle. Herbs, vegetables, and flowers bursting with life. What if I told you that growing healthy plants in the USA doesn't require years of gardening experience or expensive tools? In fact, there are 4 simple steps that anyone can follow to transform their space into a thriving green sanctuary. Gardening isn't about luck, it's about habits. Healthy plants thrive when you give them the right environment, soil, water, and care. Today, I'll share 4 easy ways to grow strong, vibrant plants across the USA, no matter your climate or space. Whether you're planting in a backyard, balcony, or even a windowsill, these steps will set you up for success. And if you're passionate about transforming your outdoor space, make sure you subscribe to Root and Bloom. This is where we turn gardens into living sanctuaries, one plant at a time. Hit that bell icon so you never miss our next green inspiration. When you first step into gardening, the biggest mistake is starting with plants that demand too much care. Beginners often get discouraged when their plants wilt or fail to grow. That's why the first step is choosing plants that are naturally resilient and forgiving. Herbs like basil, mint, parsley, and chives are excellent choices because they grow quickly, require minimal attention, and reward you with fresh flavors for your kitchen. Vegetables such as tomatoes, lettuce, and radishes are adaptable to different climates across the USA and give you visible results within weeks. Flowers like marigolds, sunflowers, and zinnias not only brighten your space, but also attract pollinators, which help your garden thrive. The key is to start small with plants that build your confidence. Once you see them flourish, you'll feel motivated to expand. Imagine planting a few basil seeds today and within a month enjoying fresh leaves in your pasta or salad. That's the kind of instant gratification that keeps beginners hooked. Remember, gardening is a journey, and the first step is picking companions that grow with you, not against you. Soil is the foundation of every garden. Without healthy soil, even the strongest seeds will struggle. Think of soil as the bed your plants sleep in. If it's comfortable, they'll rest and grow. If it's poor, they'll weaken. Start by mixing compost into your soil. Compost adds essential nutrients and improves texture, making it easier for roots to spread. Check the pH balance of your soil. Most plants prefer slightly acidic conditions, around 6 to 7 on the scale. If your soil is too sandy, add organic matter like peat moss or manure to retain moisture. If it's too clay-heavy, mix in sand or perlite to improve drainage. Healthy soil also supports beneficial organisms like earthworms, which naturally aerate and fertilize. Beginners often overlook soil preparation, but it's the secret to long-term success. A plant in poor soil may survive for a season, but a plant in rich soil will thrive for years. Think of it as investing in the roots, because strong roots mean strong plants. Spend time nurturing your soil, and you'll see your garden reward you many times over. Watering seems simple, but it's where most beginners go wrong. Too much water and your plants drown, too little and they dry out. The trick is balance. Deep watering encourages roots to grow downward, making plants stronger and more drought-resistant. Shallow watering, on the other hand, keeps roots weak and dependent. Always water early in the morning or late in the evening to reduce evaporation and give plants time to absorb moisture. Watch your plants closely. Yellow leaves often signal overwatering, while drooping leaves suggest thirst. Different plants have different needs. Succulents require less water, while leafy greens crave more. Beginners should develop a routine, checking soil moisture with their fingers. If the top inch feels dry, it's time to water. Consistency matters more than quantity. A steady rhythm of hydration helps plants adapt and grow. Think of watering as a conversation with your plants. They'll tell you what they need if you learn to listen. Over time, You'll develop intuition, knowing exactly when and how much to water without second-guessing yourself. Sunlight is the fuel that powers growth. Without it, plants can't photosynthesize, and without photosynthesis, they can't survive. Observe your space carefully. South-facing windows usually provide strong light, while north-facing ones are dimmer. Outdoors, notice how shadows move during the day. Place sun-loving plants like tomatoes and sunflowers where they get at least 6 hours of direct light. Shade-tolerant plants like ferns or lettuce can thrive with less. Rotate pots regularly so all sides of the plant receive equal exposure. Beyond sunlight, care involves pruning dead leaves, checking for pests, and giving plants room to breathe. Remove weeds that compete for nutrients. Trim unhealthy growth so the plant can focus energy on new shoots. Beginners often fear cutting, but pruning is like giving your plant a haircut. It helps it look and feel better. Most importantly, pay attention. Plants communicate through their leaves, stems, and flowers. Learn to read their signals, and you'll know when they're happy or stressed. Gardening isn't just about science, it's about connection. When you care for your plants, they reward you with beauty, food, and joy. That's the magic of sunlight and care. It turns a simple seed into a living masterpiece. So, we've walked through 4 easy ways to grow healthy plants in the USA, starting with choosing beginner-friendly plants, preparing rich soil, mastering watering techniques, and finally, giving them the sunlight and care they deserve. These aren't complicated tricks. They're simple habits that anyone can follow, whether you're tending a backyard, a balcony, or even a windowsill garden. Remember, gardening isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Every seed you plant is a promise of growth, and every leaf that unfurls is proof that your care matters. Don't be afraid to start small. Even one pot of basil or a single sunflower can bring joy and confidence to your journey. And if you found this guide helpful, make sure you subscribe to Root and Bloom. This is where we turn gardens into living sanctuaries, one plant at a time. Hit the bell icon so you never miss our next green inspiration, and share in the comments which plant you'll be starting with today. Your story could inspire someone else to begin their own garden. Until next time, keep planting, keep growing, and keep blooming.